PDP presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar lacks capacity to stop Biafra agitation, Ipob. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. Ipob, in a statement released by Emma Powerful, the spokesperson, described Atiku's statement that he would put an end to the secessionist movement if he was elected as the country's president in the 2023 forthcoming general elections as laughable. The indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, has said that People Democratic Party, PDP presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar lacked the capacity to stop Biafra agitation in the southeastern region of the country. Ipob, in a statement released by Emma Powerful, the spokesperson, described Atiku's statement that he would put an end to the secessionist movement if he was elected as the country's president in the 2023 forthcoming general elections as laughable. The group further advised Atiku close allies to warn him to stop using Biafra agitation as the forefront of his presidential campaign. The statement reads, "The attention of the global family and movement of the indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, was drawn to the statement credited to Alhaji Atiku Abubakar at Enugu State, where he was ranting how he would stop Biafra agitation if he becomes the president. Those the leader Southeast politicians around Atiku Abubakar should warn him to stop using Biafra agitation, championed by our great leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the Ipob for his political campaigns. He and his politicians in the East should stop talking like morons and bragging about what is beyond their reach. Atiku Abubakar and his political gang must know that we allow them to Enugu State does not mean we do not know what to do to stop them from entering Enugu State ever again. As much as we are a civilized movement, we do not want to be used for corrupt election campaigns or we will force them to stop their campaigns in our territories. Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, you can do anything to please your gullible followers, but you cannot stop the Biafra agitation championed by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Ipob members worldwide. The only remedy to this current agitation is fixing a date for Biafra referendum to ascertain where people of Biafra wish to stay. Well, if you ask me, this is what I have to say. It is true that they are sounding this way. They are sounding this way because they have every right to. I mean the indigenous people of Biafra. They have every right to, because when these people, first of all, they murmur their pains, they murmur what they're going through, they are saying it out. Nobody called them. What should have been done is to call these people, not just them, but call, you say the Yoruba nation agitators as well, the Middle Belt. In fact, the whole country, let the whole country be united, be at a place. They should gather at a place and, they should talk, they should communicate to each other. As in, people that are going to be in that particular, should I call it a conference, would be the grassroots people, the pepper sellers, you understand? People who will be able to state how they do them. They call them, ask them question, what is the cause of this thing? What do you think will be the solution? Because I strongly believe that if Nigeria does not have lack of equity, if there is equity, fairness and justice, I want to believe that nobody will come out. I keep saying that even if this All Progressive Congress, had it been they came in and treated everybody equally and fairly, I tell you, there will be nothing like agitation. By now, who would have been saying it? Nobody would have said this, and by now, there will be no need for PDP coming and to tell them super story. But alas, they came in and even made it worse. The lines that were visible enough before, they came and divided it further. They divided the country further in those lines. And this is what is causing the agitation today. You're not only telling them that yes, what you then think are true, you're also giving them the impression that you will keep dividing. So they are saying they cannot stay in this kind of a place. That we see them they talk. Atiku is making an empty boast. Before he talk of crushing Ipob, let him go and ask Late Buhari about Ipob, or he'll be crushed like Buhari. This is uncalled for. And I think Atiku self, had he been, is even saying that okay, he'll call for dialogue, they will discuss. Now talk about winning this people over. It's not about Ipob, they're not enemies, That is what they are not understanding. They're not enemies. I would say it one more time, that the people who are constituting crime are hiding under the umbrella of the indigenous people of Biafra. I'm not a Biafra supporter, but that's the truth. They are hiding under them and they're committing all the crimes they're committing. You understand? So at the end of the day, how do you mean he comes out to say, oh, that look, oh, you call you for dialogue, you know, this is how we are going to talk to them. First of all, you talk to them, you reason with them, you find out what the problem is. You prefer solutions to the problem. You understand? Make sure say you give these people benefit of the doubt. You do it, and then you see how they react to it. Atiku Biafra is an ideology. It is in every Igbo man's blood. So there is nothing you can do about it. Rather, face your warrants. Working together is by choice and not by force. All right. Only the silence of Kwankwaso can give Atiku victory, but Obi is the man for the job. Okay. We don't ever vote somebody who will not keep this country together. Only Biafra will vote Obi. And you think these people called Biafra, they really want out? Give them a good country where nobody is being marginalized and see how they are going to be the one even slapping you if you talk about disintegrating. That's the truth. These people all shouting Biafra. Give them a country that is working, that the Southeasterners, as in they have as much as the same resources, allocation of funds, appointments, or what have you in the Southeastern region. They're the same all over the country. And see if they'll come outside the complaint. They will not. If things are better, they are going there. Nobody will complain. Yes, now. It just be like you employ somebody, the person is generating revenue for your company, managing your company well. But you want to, no. Unless that person tell you saying they go, as in saying no work again. You go even want to do everything in your part to make sure, say, that your particular employee stay back. Right? Good. Who does? Certainly P2B can never be trusted too. Then agitation shall continue to be a night and day saga. Alright. Atiku, please mind your politics stuff and back off for anything Biafra matter, please. Okay, the truth about this is, this one is, I've said it before, he knows what to do. Atiku knows what to do. Coming out and say you're going to stop, how are you going to stop them? How? State it out. Don't come out and say, this is because, what it going to mean now be say, Atiku will come out and say, nobody mean no. If you want to say something, to avoid nobody I mean no, state it. You are going to be stopping the agitation by this and this and that. You are going to be calling on them for dialogue. You are going to be calling on them for dialogue, and all that. Say it out. But if you say we'll stop it, you will stop it. Means say maybe you whether they like, whether they don't like this kind of thing. You go tread with caution. That's what it's supposed to be. So Atiku coming out to say it, he's not. Even he came out and told them this is how it is going to go. Then I don't think people will be coming out to sound this way. All right, on this note, we've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in.